Okay, thanks for joining, guys. This is going to be episode 2, and I apologize ahead of time. It's going to be a short one, but I do need to read it off the screen for authenticity purposes, of course. So, these are going to be the top 10 hints that you may be a Yinzer. If you're from Pittsburgh, you know what a Yinzer is, but basically, it's just a person who's obviously from Pittsburgh from the things that they do and say. So, number 10, your wait in the tunnel is longer than the rest of your drive to work. We sit in tunnels. We go 20 miles an hour, even if there's nobody in there. They make fun of it on the local radio station, WDVE. There's no rhyme or reason why people get to the tunnel and just forget how to drive. So that's number 10. Number 9, you've been on the local news at least once describing a storm or a fire. They have on YouTube, it's actually called Yinzers in the News from WDVE. I highly suggest listening to it because Pittsburghers have an award-winning accent. We actually beat Boston in a national contest for the worst accent in the country, and basically, people get on TV and they're describing. Yin should have seen the fire. I tell you what, I came outside, right, and I had my new jeans on, and I just went down to pants and that, and got me some new slacks. Anyway, and they'll just tell a whole story before they tell you about the fire. Let's see, number 9. We have something also on YouTube called Pittsburgh Dad, where it's a guy that's usually watching a Steeler game or something about driving in Pittsburgh, and he's hilarious. And lately, it's a lot about the Steelers, and he'll watch the game and you'll see him swear and jump up and down and scream. But it's number 8. You don't know why. If you're a Yinzer, you don't know why Pittsburgh Dad is funny, isn't everybody's dad Pittsburgh Dad? I mean, that's exactly how I react whenever I watch a Steeler game, and I think a lot of Yinzers do as well. Let's see, number 7. Now, this is a big Yinzer thing. There's a number one vacation site, and it's within driving, and it's usually for families. They'll have 2 or 3 kids in the back screaming, and they don't want to, well, maybe they don't have the money or they just don't want to fly to a real vacation. So, number 7 is you've been to Ocean City 47 times in your life, and that's another hint you may be a Yinzer. Number 6, your mom. So your mom has knitted you a tassel cap, which is like a knit cap with a ball on it, made out of black and gold, which is the Steelers colors, and it's also got beer cans, usually Iron City, which is the local brand, or at least it was. Number 5, someone tells you, excuse me, you know your Yinzer if someone tells you that they had a jumbo hoagie with pop down Southside, and it all makes sense to you. That's part of the Yinzer ease, the way vernacular, the way we talk. Let's see. Number 4, you can name every Steeler player on all 6 Super Bowl teams, but you can't remember your wedding anniversary. That's just, well, that's explained right there. Let's see. Number 3, you've had the same potholes on the street that you live for so long, you have given names to them. That's a long time. Let's see. Number 2, you actually believe that to be a true Yinzer, you have to have a 412 area code, because they split it off to 724 years ago and people still haven't gotten over it. And the number one reason you know you're a Yinzer is if, when giving driving directions to someone, you actually tell them you can't get there from here. People literally say, no, Yins can't get there from here. Yins got to go down Road 51, right? Then you're going to go through Blonde Ox, and then you're going to go down Collinsville. That's the way they talk, and they actually believe that, and they don't realize you can get anywhere from anywhere. But anyway, that's the top 10 list on hints that you may be a Yinzer, and there's going to be plenty more coming. I appreciate you stopping by, and we're going to have more coming soon. Thanks for checking out John Hall.